Video start! Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about BR games. I like BR games. I do. Just not really any that are out and active right now. Alright, I guess I just like the concept of BR games, but very few of them have ever actually had a good execution. So I suppose I'd be remiss to talk about BR games and not mention Fortnite at some point. I'm not a fan of Fortnite. I can't get into it. I get why it's popular, I get why people love it, I get why it's one of the top games and has been one of the top games for the past couple of years. It's just a little too cartoony for my tastes. I've admittedly never played PUBG, and I could probably enjoy that here and there, it's just not quite what I'm looking for either. The main three BR games that I've played are Infestation the New Z, Counter-Strike Global Offensive Danger Zone, and Islands of Nine. I donated to Islands of Nine back before I even knew what a BR was, and I was very hopeful of it, and I guess we were all disappointed in the end. For those of you unaware, Islands of Nine was backed up by Kickstarter and was in development for several years, and it just didn't live up to anyone's expectations. Even from a good computer, it was very difficult to get good frame rate. You know, just the mechanics weren't quite as smooth as you would expect them to be. The characters were bland as fuck, and there just wasn't anything all that unique about it. Going from one failed game to another failed game, my favorite BR game that I ever played was Infestation the New Z. Technically, this game isn't exactly a BR game, but it had BR elements that I loved so much. So Infestation the New Z is... It's a shitty zombie survival game. It's hard to make sandbox games really stand out, and it was always very questionable whether or not the developers really cared about this one at all. But when Infestation came out with its own BR mode, it was lit as fuck. The best way I can describe it is imagine PUBG taking place in a big city, and then throw in zombies here and there to change up how you play. The zombies change the way you act, because now not only do you have to contend with the many other human players, you have to contend with the zombies who, on their own, aren't a big threat. But they are a threat enough that you have to deal with them. And if you use your gun, you're going to make a lot of noise. The players are going to come find you, and it's going to draw more zombies to you. The other players are going to see where the zombies are going and find you as well. It adds a whole new element to how you play. Unfortunately, since Infestation the New Z wasn't a good game to begin with, it didn't survive very well, and virtually nobody plays it. It's rare that a BR game ever gets going. Finally, there's Counter-Strike Global Offensive and their Danger Zone Battle Royale. I have a long history with Counter-Strike, going all the way back to 1999. I was 8. It's been through many changes over the years, but having them add their own Battle Royale, I was really excited for that. In the beginning, it was amazing. Then it wasn't. In my opinion, Counter-Strike is probably one of the best FPS shooters out there, and that's really saying something because it's got a huge hacker problem. This hacker problem became especially evident when I started playing Battle Royales, because Battle Royale has a kill cam that shows you how you died, and it's very obvious that you're getting aimbotted to death when suddenly someone's cursor moves from over here to over here in an instant and headshots you. So I was going to put in footage of me getting aimbotted to death in Counter-Strike, but I forgot. I hate this game. It enrages me to the point where I almost broke my desk, so that's over. No footage. Counter-Strike's Danger Zone added some new elements and new fresh perspective to the BR genre, whereas instead of having about 100 players in the same place to fight, you only have like a maximum of 20 or so, and having resources be a bit more scarce, but also allowing you to buy in your own resources and have them sent to you via drone was also a new change of pace as well, because then it forces you to be careful about your position, because people are going to see the drone either on the map or just by being near you, and you're going to be exposed for a little bit. In the end, it combines player skills with very good tactics, and again, it was really good until it wasn't. So in the end, I do like BR games. There just aren't any that are out right now that don't have any major problems. And of course, also interest me at the same time. I'm looking forward to the day that the right one comes out, though. And when that day comes, I'll see you on the battlefield. This has been a lecture from the Warlock Kadash.